Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. Coming up this Saturday is an exciting event put on by the Southern Indiana Leathernecks, and it's an important fundraiser for them, and that's a 5K run walk. And joining me in the studio is Steve Lindauer and Pat O'Keefe with the Southern Indiana Leathernecks. And Pat, you're an associate member.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and Steve, you're a real member.
I
don't know if there's a difference.
Regular.
Regular member, okay.
Yes, I am a regular member. I'm a Marine. Pat was in the Air Force, and in spite of that, we are honored to have him as one of our members, as an associate member.
It's the only group that would take me.
Okay, all right. Now, well, let's talk about your 5K run walk, which is coming up this Saturday.
Right.
Let's first of all, the time, what it costs, where it is, those sorts of things.
Okay, all right. This Saturday, this is our 9th annual. It will be at the Jasper Youth Sports Complex here in Jasper. Let me back that up. Jasper Youth Sports Complex here in Jasper, just west of the Kimball Industrial Park. Again, it's where it's always been. Sunday, May 18th. Registration starts at 7 o'clock in the morning if you're not pre-registered. If you're not pre-registered, it's kind of late for that right now, but you can still come at 7 o'clock and go ahead and get pre-registered. The race starts at 8 o'clock a.m. sharp. And then this is a fundraising event to benefit the Marine Corps League, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit. Cost for the day, for participation, if you come there on the day of the race, it's $20. If you are pre-registered or get there early enough, if you pre-registered prior to the day of the race, it's $15. And that has to have been postmarked by this past May 10th, so we're kind of late for that now. But if you want to just say you got the T-shirt and you want to participate, do not want to participate, you just want the T-shirt, it's $12. So you can still get the shirt for $12. And I can't stress enough, it's not just competitive runners, but a lot of people bring their kids. It's a neat family event. So you see people walking. So there's probably more people walking actually than running. Okay. But it is not really neat, fun event.
Is it for those who are competitive? Is it timed or
yeah
trophies?
We actually have thanks for bringing that up. We actually have a timing clock that's computerized and everything, so we do time, and there are those people that are serious runners, and typically I'll ask them to be towards the front of the pack, and we've got those folks that really knock it out 3 miles, 3.1 in 3.1 miles, knock it out in about 15 minutes. I mean, there's smoking going through there. And then there's people like myself that, hopping along at just under an hour, maybe, with multiple water breaks. So we've got all classes in there, but it's a neat day. It's a great course for those of you who are runners. It's a nice, slightly rolling hills, flat course. If you've ever been out there west of 231 behind the Kimball complex, it's a really nice course.
Is it mostly on a road, or is it?
It's all on the road.
All on the road.
It's all on the road. The city of Jasper, the EMTs for Jasper, Memorial Hospital people, the sheriff's department, they've all been great working with us, and it's a good safety event. We typically have EMTs available out there for safety reasons. We've got road guards out there. We run on Division Road a little bit, which tends to be the hairiest part, but it's that road's affected maybe 15, 20 minutes out of the entire day, and we've got people there in gators and things like that. So safety is a big thing we really, really try to watch for.
And you said that we've done this several years at this location.
Yes,
How many
sir.
years has this been going on?
This is the 9th year.
Okay.
This is the 9th year, and it kind of wanes and grows and wanes and grows. It depends on whatever else is going on in the county at the time. But it's a good event. Have a lot of fun.
Now, a lot of times with the run, if you are not pre-registered, you don't get a T-shirt. But in this case, it's $20. It's too late to pre-register. Right. But you will get a T-shirt.
You will get a T-shirt. Okay. If for some reason we will run out or something like that, which doesn't happen too often, but occasionally, we'll make sure you get a T-shirt later on. We've got your address and stuff with the registration form, so we'll take care of that and make sure that you're up to speed on it.
And obviously, you can just show up that morning, 7 o'clock, and just start running.
Yeah.
Okay. Or walking. We want to point that out. People can walk.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, some of us have no choice but to walk.
Okay.
They also can be towed.
Yes. If we have to be.
Yeah. All right, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
This is a fundraiser. And why are you raising funds? What do you need the funds for?
Let me start off on that, and I'm going to turn it over to Pat, because
Okay.
Pat's got something that's very near and dear to his heart that he did on this. We, periodically throughout the year, we will put together care packages for people that are deployed. And I say all service members, not just Marines, but I think, Pat, I don't know if you can correct me or not, but probably 3 or 4 times throughout the year, we have our associate members. We've actually got support group, the Marine Corps Family Support Group, Marine Corps League Family Support Group, and that's made up of members of people that have children or husbands or wives, whatever, that are in the military. And they've been very, very good at bringing people, when people come back out, and unfortunately we've had a few deaths, we've lost some good people, and they've been very supportive in that. So they really kind of run this, and I can't stress enough, again, it's not just the Marines, it's whatever branch of service that's out there. We've got people to deploy. So that's one thing. We do scholarships. We provide scholarships, the Crumbo Scholarship that we do from time to time. Well, every year, it's an annual thing. We assist in Indiana veterans' homes. A lot of you people have probably seen us in the local parades. We're almost always in the Strassenfest parade and the Huntingburg parade and Pike County ones and a few others like that. So we'd like to say that we are Marines helping Marines. Having said that, we still branch out, do other things. And probably one of the things, this one I'm going to turn over to Pat, is we just recently partook in a thing called Honor Flight. And I'll let Pat talk about that a little bit. It was just a really neat thing that we participated in.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve. We were fortunate and honored to be able to sponsor a local Huntingburg man, Lee Broker, who is a Marine, and he served on Iwo Jima. And we provided him with a companion, which was his son, Raven. We took him up to Indianapolis. We spent the night. We had a meet and greet dinner on Friday. Poster pictures were made up for these guys with photos that were provided for identification purposes when they came home, and I'll get to that in a second. Okay. But we were able to do that and take them up there. Our Marine Corps League was honored with the ability to perform the color guard duties at this event on Friday night for the meet and greet, and on Saturday night on the homecoming. And the homecoming was just a warm, humbling experience that just really hit the hearts, I know, of the people that I was there with. These veterans, with an average age of 86, there was 70 of them. And when they came home after a long day, because we had them up at 5 o'clock Saturday morning, they fly them to Washington, D.C., they put them on buses, and they take them to the war memorials and the museums that are on the list. As we know, the World War II memorial came late. And this is the only opportunity that these gentlemen, these veterans, these heroes, have been able to get over there to see it. And it was a long time coming for them. It was historic in the fact that it was only the second one. We're looking forward to another one in September. When they returned on Saturday night, there were 1,000 to 1,200 people in the armory waiting for them, bearing flags, bearing pictures, bearing banners, honoring these guys. And as they came through the back door of the armory, and they're holding up these posters that I had mentioned earlier of their photos when they were in the service.
Service pictures, what it was.
Okay.
And guys that were in wheelchairs and on walkers got out of them. And they were walking through the parade route that we had inside for them, and they were shaking hands and hugging people, and there wasn't a dry eye in the building.
Oh, I bet not.
It was
really
absolutely
cool.
tremendous, and our detachment was just honored to do that. We look forward for the ability to do it again. And if anybody has a World War II vet that wants to go on this flight, have them contact our detachment. They can call me if they like at 812-630-2567. I'd be more than happy to talk to them about it, be more than happy to nominate them and see if we can get the seats available for these heroes.
Well, what a terrific program, and what a good reason to do fundraising.
Yes.
And you're obviously needing the money to do that because it's not an inexpensive venture.
It's not cheap. The escort alone is $450, which we paid for that for Mr. Broker's son to go. So you know, that was. And I also might mention, we found out that there is actually a list of people that are volunteers paying themselves to take to these people. So if you're in a wheelchair, if you got an oxygen mask, it doesn't make any difference. A lot of our guys had that. Our oldest guy up there was 96 years old. So if there's a will, there's a way. You know, they got medical staff on with the group. There's, you know, it's box lunches and stuff like that, but they're taken care of. They've got blankets, they've got ponchos, you know, what their names are with the Honor Flight logo on it and all that. So it's a really, they're treated first class as it can be, but it's kind of a military type of thing. But it is really, really cool. We were just honored and humbled by being able to take part in that. It was just a really neat thing, really neat experience.
And more information is available at IndyHonorFlight.com.
Correct.
Which shows the pictures and talks more about this activity and how well deserved it is.
Okay, so obviously you need the money to do that?
We do. And if you, with the information that we've just given you, if you really want to go on to visit our website, you'll have a link to Indy Honor Flight and all the other things the Marine Corps League does. You can go to www.sildmarines, that's with an S.com. /5K run. We'll get you the information on the 5K, but if you just want to go to www.sildmarines, our banner will pop up there, the Marine Corps hymn will pop up, and you'll see links to all of the various organizations, various things that we do throughout the year. And we'd glad to have you check us out.
Okay, well, and if you want to help the Southern Indiana Leathernecks to be able to do what Pat was talking about again next year, please take part in their 5K run this Saturday.
Yes, this
7
Saturday.
o'clock at the Youth Sports Complex.
Youth Sports Complex in Jasper. Yes.
Okay, it's walk or run, you're more than welcome.
That's right.
Gentlemen, thank you for being our guests.
Thank you very much for having us.
Our guests
Thank
have
you.
been Steve Lindauer and Pat O'Keefe with
sir.
the Southern Indiana Leathernecks. I'm Bill Potter, thanking you for watching WJTS. We are local people watching local people.